Right, so this is part 2 of the APT rock slider installation. Last night I put all of this on. Probably really simple. Follow the instructions set out by APT, it's pretty easy. The only thing I would suggest is with the compressor guard, put the rock slider on, make sure that you have the compressor guard low enough to slide the sill of the rock slider under it, because it's a bit of a pain if you have to then re-jack it all up and go over it again. But overall, pretty happy. One of the bolts was a bit challenging to get in the center, but bit of copper grease and it gave up. Fairly simple to install, and I'll just show you the other side and some of the installation for that as well. Alright, we've just taken out the 2 small screws using my makeshift stubby nose Phillips head screwdriver. They're only small, fairly easy to get out, just a bit awkward. So from here, I'm going to peel away the clips under here. Just a torch for you. See these little rubber grommets here? So there's a few of those under here. Sorry about the shadows, I'm doing it in the workshop at home, in the garage. So there's a few of those. We'll just take all them out using we're using this one here. Just get it in behind it and pull them out. You don't reuse them, so generally I break half of them, chuck them out. So I'll get cracking. I'll just show you what I do here. Nothing too scientific. That's it. Simple as that. They come out, and I'll clean out those threads later to make sure the bolts go in okay, and basically pause repeat for the next half a dozen of these. Alright, all 7 of the clips have all now been taken out. See, they're all there. The threads are a bit rancid up in there, so I tend to give them a good clean out rag or brush or whatever, depending on what state. But the next stage is pretty interesting because you have to pull this whole panel off quite aggressively, and the amount of stuff that's hidden up in behind there from forward driving would make me think, if you were not putting on rock sliders, that I think it'd be well worth giving your under the panel a good washout, because it's pretty foul. But let's pull them off and have a look. Alright, for this part, the door's open, front and rear. You can sort of get your hands right under here and then give it a bit of a, yeah, I don't know if you can see that. That's the junk that's just fallen out. It sits in behind there. Now, I'd argue that's probably worth cleaning out every little while. Hose, something. But yeah, let's have a look under here. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Luckily, we don't have any salty roads over here in Australia, so no problems with rust. Alright, I'll just do the front section. Alright, same again. Just hand underneath here. And just give it a bit of a yank. There we go. Alright. So, unlike the other one, this back section here, absolutely caked with mud, sand, whatever else I've been through. Alright, you can see here all these little yellow tabs. I'm going to have to snap those off. That's where you're going to use your flathead screwdriver and a hammer. And we'll need to peel off some of these little black bits of tape, because under those it'll expose the threads for fixing the rock slider to the car. Actually, this back section is not as bad as the passenger side was quite muddy, caked on. This is not too bad. I'll give it a little clean up, and I'll take you through the process of whacking out these little yellow tabs. It's all very easy. If I can do it, anyone can do it. Alright, there we have it. Do my best to clean up all the sills. And all nice and clean under here as well. It's kind of alright. There's dirt and dust here and there, which I'll finalise later. But it's doing okay. So we'll just grab the floor jack, trolley jack, and take the weight of the rock slider on it. Just working by yourself, it's a bit hard holding them up and trying to fix screws. So found it really easy last night. So we'll do the same thing again now. Alright, so I've just got the trolley jack and I guess got the rock sliders into a position where we can identify where the plastic, I guess sticky tape, the little tabs need to come off the holes that we're going to fit the rock sliders to. So you can see here these two holes we've identified here. They are these two holes here. So what we need to do is simply remove the tape. And those two black dots will expose in there threads for fixing the rock sliders. And we just do the same down here. Sorry about the lack of light. There we go. You can see there's one hole that'll fit up there, and do the same on the back half. Probably a little tip there is those black dots that you peel off to give you access to the mounting holes. What you can use these dots for, if you want to, is to cover up some of the scratches maybe that are behind or left behind from when you removed the these little yellow tabs. So I'll just maybe stick that over the top. It's like a use for something that otherwise might have gone to waste. So yeah, just a bit of a tip. Okay, just going to lift up the rock slider to try and, I guess, line up some of the holes and get some of these screws started. Let's see how we go. Right, we start to see now we've got these the mounting holes are almost lined up with the fixtures, so we can just hopefully pull a couple up and put the screws into it. The one thing I'd suggest you make sure you do is down on this front end there's a little plastic, I don't know if you can see it or not with my light, but you basically got to make sure you slip the rock slider here and behind that plastic trim at the very front. You can basically pull it out and slide it in behind it. It sort of fits in quite well. So yeah, it's pretty easy to do. You might find a couple of the screws are quite tight. Got a bit frustrated last night with a couple and took a moment and just used some copper grease and yeah, straight in. So pays to take it easy sometimes. Don't get too frustrated. So yeah, anyway, look, I've got all these screws all started all the way across there, and also if I can just show you underneath as well, all started underneath as well, all the way down. Start nipping those up now and see how we go.